All four are broken loose. That took forever, tons and tons of heat, but at least we got them off. Let's go ahead and get all the timing components off. Of course, we gotta get the belt off before we can pull off the gears. Next up is going to be the exhaust manifold and the up pipe. Can't pull off the heads if the manifold's on. Let's go ahead and pop off the passenger side head and see what we got. So the valve cover's got to come off. Of course, the coil pack's first. And then there's this oil feed line for the turbo. That thing has to come off. Pull off the cams, unbolt the head, and see what's going on. You ready for this? I better see some closed deck action. Ah, lame. Wide open. Just like I figured. Now I'm assuming it's a 2-liter. I don't know if they ever made a open deck 2.5, but I'm gonna measure the piston or the bore just to see. I think a 2-liter is 86 and a 2.5 is 99.5. 92, is that what a 2-liter is? I don't know why I thought 86. 92 millimeter bore. So of course I was hoping for better, but this thing's a wide open deck, just like I thought, but like I said, I was hoping for better. So here is what an open deck looks like. I'll throw a photo on the screen of a semi-closed and then a closed, and you guys can see the difference. It's all in the water jackets right here. This is the weakest of the bunch. Closed deck is sick. That's what we're building for Bobby's car, is an out front closed deck, but semi-closed would do wonders for this thing. Here's the thing. I currently have an EJ25 chilling in the corner, which we could throw in the car, but that motor had signs of a ringland failure, like severe signs. It smoked a lot, and we're guessing that's what it was. And we could tear the motor apart and rebuild it, but the problem is this car, the STI, would not have a motor in it for probably 2 months. And the reason is because machine shops take so long right now. They're so backed up that we ended up shipping Jared's Evo block out. We ended up shipping that out of state because everyone around here is way backed up. And even if we shipped out our 2.5 liter block out of state to get bored, it'd still be like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm sure, before we got it back. So I'm really just debating on just putting the 2 liter back in there. And it may or may not be a temporary thing. I think that's what we're probably gonna do, is do like a refresh on the 2 liter, new head gaskets, timing kit. We already have all that here. And if we don't, we can run down to the Subaru dealer and pick it up. I have a bunch of parts laying around for Bobby's build, so we could always snag like the valve cover gaskets, the timing belt, all that stuff. I believe is the same 2.0 to 2.5. It kind of sucks because it's like wasted work, but thankfully a Subaru motor's really, really easy to pull out. So kind of what I'm thinking, refresh the 2 liter, put the 2 liter in the car, get everything else on the car done that we want to get done. Mod wise, put the new turbo on, all that stuff. If I end up blowing the 2 liter, I don't really care, honestly. It'd be cool if we didn't, but if we do, that's fine. And while this motor is in the car, we build our 2.5 liter that we have here outside the car, obviously. And then whenever it's done, then we pull the STI back in the shop, throw it up on the lift, swap the motor out, spend like a day. I think that's the route we're gonna go. Definitely a EJ20X. Let's go ahead, flip this thing over, pull off the driver's side head, and then we need to run in real quick, get these heads dropped off and have them gone through. So this thing's all ready to go when we want to throw it in the car. Holy shit, that one's tight. I'm worried it's gonna break off in the block, which I've done before, and it's no fun. Lord almighty. Son of a bitch. Oh, I thought it broke. I'm gonna try some heat. I don't wanna break this thing off. No way. I just stripped out the head. Gosh dang it. So while attempting to remove the driver's side head, that damn bolt right there is so freaking tight. I thought it was gonna break, put a bunch of heat on it, and then we just stripped out the head. So I'm gonna try to find a little bit smaller. Actually, do I have like bolt extractors here? There's a bunch of weird stuff that SK sent me. Weird looking tools. Is that what these things are? Are these extractors? Turbo socket is what they're called. I don't really know what that is, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Holy shit, that is tight. Oh my lord. Just snapped off our freaking adapter. The heads of the bolts are 12 point. I'm gonna try to pound on to 6.9/16. Hey, we got it. Of course, the one day I do not have the truck here at the shop. Yeah, what it is. She's a good old parts runner now. I'm gonna run in and get these things dropped off. They should be done in like a day, they said. Gonna be a wrap for today, my friends. If anyone has a 257 running long block local to Spokane, let me know. I'll buy it and put it in this car. Peace out, my good friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow.